Hey everybody, how you all doing today? I'm going to try and set up so I can watch you in chat and get all the information you guys are trying to get to me. And I've got kind of a wild setup here, and we'll just see how this goes. Today is not about reading cards. If it happens, it happens. It is not about connecting with spirit. If it happens, it happens. What it is about is slowing down, taking some deep breaths, and realizing that we don't have to be on all the time. That we don't have to keep go and get stuff done and achieve and produce and create and go. Take a deep breath and know that you are enough. As you are enough. Give me a moment to get some things set up here, and I'm going to try and find out where I can watch you in the chat so I can communicate with you, because when I'm on the live, I like to communicate with the person who's there, and sometimes chat is just not enough. So I just wanted to say hello to Cat's Eye, to Ella, Gabby Sparkles. I'm so glad you guys can make it, and everybody else who's coming and going. I really appreciate you being here. Again, this channel is, I'm not a true crime enthusiast. I mean, I've been in the true crime panels and chats and watched the videos, but that's really not my thing. I did that because friends suggested friends who suggested friends, and then I was asked to be moderators in different places. I love helping people, but I'm not about the true crime. So if that's what you're looking for, sorry, not the gal. I also am not into the drama stuff. So if people start pulling drama in, I might mute and boot you. I might just let you go. It's just, this is not the place. This is not the place. This is a place where we're going to try and lift each other up, where we're going to try and encourage each other to look at better ways of doing things, better ways of being ourselves, maybe a different way to receive that nasty communication stuff, maybe a way to encourage ourselves to not tune in to the crap and the drama and the negativity. It's a hard thing because our lives are so filled with division and chaos and noise and things that are not as important as they should be, and some things that are more important than they should be. It's really up to us to decide what is really true to us as individuals. What is really true to me? What can I use out of the information I'm gathering? How can it better myself or the lives of others? And if it doesn't fit those certain criteria, sometimes I just go, that was interesting, but that message is not for me. Let's move on. And that's pretty much what I do. And it's been years, for me, it's been years of cultivating a mindset of, hey, Peace, Love, Smiles. Hey, I'm Trashy. Great handle. I love that. But for me, it's taken many years to realize that sometimes the personal attacks are not really aimed at me. Sometimes they are, but you know what? I don't take them personal. I used to, and sometimes still do, because no one's perfect. But when people speak with you and there appears to be anger or sarcasm, that's coming from their own mind, from their own interpretation of what they're witnessing. And everybody's got their own opinion, everybody's got their own interpretation. It's very rare that people all agree on anything, but we can have the same intent. We can have the same ideas. We can start looking for the good and trying to find the positive, and maybe just taking a minute to breathe before we respond. That's really kind of what I'm looking at here, to try and encourage you to breathe and take a minute before you respond. um, everybody needs more positivity and love and connectivity. And thank you, Ella. That's really what I'm aiming to do. I mean, I don't want to come on here and seem like I'm high and mighty or above anybody. I'm not. I am not. I am so not. But I've been through a lot of things in my life that I feel that maybe my journey can ease somebody else's burden, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I just kind of want to let us all take a minute and just take a deep breath. And another. And one more. Now, if you did it right, you get just a little lightheaded. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Hey, soul sister. Glad to see you here, sweetie. So sorry, guys. But basically, I want to just see what are some ways that you take a minute to relax. What are some ways that you recenter yourself when you're in the middle of all kinds of chaos and crap? What is it that you do? Go ahead and jot me down answer in the chat if you wish. Let me know, what do you do when you feel that stuff boiling up in you and you know it's going to come to a head if you don't do something? What do you do? What do you do? Tell me what you do. Only the fool has to learn lessons all on their own. This is true, but some of us are extremely foolish. But sometimes when you have to do it that way, it tends to, sometimes when people take the high road or the harder road, the hard road, the lesson stays. It's a shame that some of us have to do it the hard way, but sometimes that's when it stays. So, hey, Heather, how are you? Glad you're here. So tell me, what are some ways Ella listens to music, and if she can, she sings? Well, that's a great outlet, because one of the ways that people have, let me rephrase that. It has been found, in fact, I saw it on something I was searching for this morning on the internet, that music has, oh God, music has something to soothe the savage breast. Music has, what's the phrase, guys? Help me out here. Music has, whatever. But the thing is, music has been around for decades. I mean, for eons. I mean, even the ancient Chinese used music to heal. So music is great. I remember on, what was it, Grey's Anatomy, they used to do the 30-second crazy dance just to shake it out. Meredith and, oh God, what was her name? Chang? I can't even remember. But yeah, it's 5 minutes. Just shake it out, take a deep breath, and go back to whatever. Let's see. Yeah, so listening to music is wonderful. Cat's Eye, release it to the moon, get my crystals all warmed up and meditating. Excellent. Let me see if I can get that. And you guys know that when I'm in StreamYard, the, fiddle. When I'm in StreamYard, the chat is delayed. So please forgive me if I don't get you right away. But I am trying to learn all kinds of new things here on StreamYard. Release it to the moon. I usually do that on the new moon as opposed to the full moon. But there's all kinds of different ways that people have chosen to use their connection with the moon. I'll leave it at that. Essential oils. I've heard essential oils are wonderful. I have a few, and I have specific purposes for those, which I won't get too deep into now. But yeah, they can be a marvelous help as well. The hand pan drums, I'm not sure I'm familiar with those. And I know a lot of drummers and things, but the hand pan drum. Yeah, if you wanna shoot me a link or something, I'd be happy to do that. I also listen to African drumming because that's kind of what I do on the sides with a lot of my friends. We just get a drum circle going, and it's really, really soothing. And it can be energetic. It can be, but it removes you from the worries and things that are caught up in your mind, and it gets a group think going. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Barely made sense to me. But I just wanted to get you guys feel on what it is that you do to take time to reground, to center yourself, especially when those hackles start getting up on the back of your neck and people starting to push that last nerve, and it's like, okay, so what am I going to do now? I gotta stop, take a minute. And for some, it's a matter of Christina Grey's Anatomy. Yes, thank you, Trashy. That's great. Cat's Eye. Yes, music hath charms to soothe the savage breast. Actually, it is. It's always been mistaken as beast, but the savageness is in our own chest, right? So that's the original. From what I've heard, please, don't come at me. We're all on the same page. Healing means healing. Tell me about that, Cat's Eye. I would love to invite you. Would you like to come up, Cat's Eye, and tell me what this is? Tell us what this is? Yesterday, if y'all were around, I was in a chat, and I had some background music playing, and I don't know that the background music carried over, and I don't know if it's appropriate. I'm still learning this YouTube StreamYard stuff, so bear with me. But, there's lots of different... God, there's so much on YouTube, you guys. You can learn anything. You can find healing vibrations if that's what you want to learn. You can learn a trade. You can learn a hobby. Any kind of hobbies are out there. You can find inspirational quotes. You can find different ways to do relaxation, meditation, gratitude journals, dream journals. There's everything on YouTube nowadays, like even me. It's kind of scary. But know that if meditation is where you are aiming to try and center yourself and try and relax yourself, and just come back to who you knew yourself to be, because we all get lost every now and then. But there are a lot of, and I will try next time to have some ready to go so I can share with you on the screen. But I really want you guys to do this journey for yourself. I want to help you, but I don't want to do it for you. So if centering and relaxation and meditation are things that interest you or you're curious about, Google, YouTube. You can Google if you wish, but YouTube will have the actual videos like you're watching right now of things that are going out. So, and hang on, I'm looking at the chat. It says found on YouTube, awesome, listen to. And I'm sorry, Cat's Eye, I didn't get what it was that you listened to. The healing, which is this what you're referring to? And if it is, just give me a, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hi, Cat Lynn, you're not late. You're right on time. We're not going to be long here. I just want to touch base with everybody and just breathe. Take a minute. Just take a minute. Hey, Snoop Medic, it's good to see you here. Excellent. And again, don't apologize for being late, guys. I am thrilled that you're here. Again, this is not going to be a long one. It's already been 15 minutes in, and I don't think I've actually said a whole lot. So I just wanted to let you know that Sundays are going to be, Tuesdays are the Tarot Tuesdays, where I'll be pulling cards, 7:30 Central Standard Time. Thursdays are going to be Thankful Thursdays. Let's find something that we can share, that we can be thankful for. That, and in doing this, the whole idea of being thankful and the attitude of gratitude is to retrain my mind to look for the good in anything, in everything, in any situation. To remind myself that there is good in the world, that there is beauty in the world, that there is magic afoot in things like the blossoming of the crocuses that are coming out now that it's spring thaw, the daffodils that are starting to shoot their heads up, things like that, that there is growth after death, if you will. But that's what Thursdays are for. Thankful Thursdays. These Sunday afternoon talks. These afternoon talks are Sunday afternoon talks are going to be helping us to remember to slow down and step back from the hustle and bustle of the workaday life, of the running and running and running, and have to get done and should have done this and have to do that. Just 5-10 minutes. Look, we've already been almost 20 minutes. That's all I'm going to do, to remind you to breathe and love yourself and take time for yourself. You want to come and do your nails while you're doing this? That's usually about a 40-minute thing. I really didn't want to go that long on a Sunday afternoon. It's beautiful outside. However, it's whatever you want to do with this time. I'm just going to sit back and try and talk in my ASMR voice and let you listen. I might read some poems, but I might get outside. I'm not sure how I'd do that with this setup, but I just want to remind you to take time for yourself. It's important. You're important. And Kat, I'm glad you went to the river yesterday. I bet that was wonderful. I'm glad you're going back there today. It's still early enough. Well, Snoop Medic, it's hard for all of us. I mean, unless you create time and a space in your thoughts to remember to bring yourself up, to remember, oh yeah, I got to take care of me by drinking some water. A lot of us forget. We get all caught up. And I just want to take some time on a Sunday afternoon to remind everybody, it's okay. We got this. We got this. We can do this. And if you all, I hate to do this, but if y'all are getting anything, okay, here's blatant ad time. So if you don't like it, sorry. But I just want you to know, I do have the channel. I do have just 1 or 2 other videos on the channel, but I'm building it, and I want to help you guys. So if there's something specific you want me to speak about, if there's something specific you want to see happen, leave me a chat in the comments after the video, or I'm not sure how. Oh God, I'm so confused. But get with me. Get with me. If you want to, if you want to donate, and I'm not saying you have to, and I'm not. If you do and you feel like it, buy me a cup of coffee. It's somewhere on my channel. I thought I could put it up here, but I don't. And I just want to make sure that you guys get out of it what you're looking for, because what I'm looking for is to help. What I'm looking for is to give you some tools and some suggestions that'll help you along your journey. Because I can't make that journey for you, nor should I. But if I can give you a packet of wisdom somewhere that you can stick in your back pocket and carry with you along the way, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Looking at Kat, rather bleak looking at this. I know you guys can probably see the chats, but the way this is set up, I can't see them until I'm like a 5-second delay, or 5 seconds. Yes, Snoop Medic, it should be in my about section. There are some places that are too overgrown, but yes, you can find beauty everywhere. Yes, Snoop Medic, I do believe it's in my about section or on my page itself. And I do have the email that's over there as well. I'm not real good about checking that email yet, but I promise you I'll get better. If you feel the need to contact me, please do. I'd be happy to let you know whatever your question is, whatever your comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to be with me. And oh my gosh, now I'm getting stuffed up. and I do apologize. So when I'm a few background things. As I'm sitting here looking at you, my camera is obviously up here. My screen is here. Yeah, you can't see it, right? Because I'm on the camera. And I've got the chat is over here, but it's a StreamYard chat, so it's different than the YouTube chat. And sometimes, like, it's background stuff. I don't know that you're really interested in that. I just feel the need to explain in case you see me looking over here. That's another screen. Looking down here is another screen. Over here is another screen. And there's where you are. So I'm so glad you guys came. This has been great. Next time I hope to have meditation ready. It'll only be like 5 minutes. Just close your eyes. 3 deep breaths. Take a minute to just be there. Just be with your eyes closed. Any thoughts come in, you let them go. You don't dwell on them. You just focus back on your breathing. Because meditation is more about, for me, meditation is more about regulate my breathing, calm myself down, and just be. And the thoughts that come in, it's kind of like, oh, there's a thought. Interesting. Okay, I'll put that one back. Oh, look, there's another thought. Okay. But I don't go, oh, this thought, oh my gosh. And I'm supposed to be meditating, but look at this. This is something I should address. And then you go into a whole circle of what I used to call the squirrel on the wheel or the hamster on the wheel of this thought, then that thought, then that thought. And the next thing you know, you're on a tangent far, far away. But it's okay to go, wait a minute. Let's just breathe. Just take a minute. And just breathe. It's really okay. Are there any questions that you'd like to bring up in chat about meditation, about gratitude, about anything? Again, I'd really rather not get into readings at this hour. It's a long, convoluted thing that I'd rather not talk about. But I do want to thank you all for being here. Ella says, wait a minute. I make you so emotional, but not in a bad way. There's something about you that brings my emotions to the surface. You know what, Ella? A lot of us stuff our emotions because we were taught or we were trained to not show emotions. I was like that for a long time. I still have a hard time showing any emotion, what I term or deem vulnerable emotions like crying or anger. It takes a lot to get me to those points because crying means you were weak, and then they really attack you. So that was a hard thing for me to unlearn, and it's still an ongoing process. But anger is also, I've noticed for me, anger is also a triggering thing that when people are trying to push your buttons. I'm not talking about righteous indignation anger, where you see something going on and it makes you angry because that should not be happening. Not that. I'm talking about when people pick on you or bully you or degrade you and you just feel that thing coming up. It's like, they don't know you. They don't freaking know you. And if they do, then they're pushing buttons and it's coming from their issues, not yours. So at least that's what I have found. That's my experience. And I have found Sherry K. I found Sherry K. Yay. Hey, sweetie. So, Ella, when you're feeling those kind of emotions, one, it's okay to express them. It really is. And allow yourself time to feel it, acknowledge it, feel it, and move through it. And then congratulate yourself on the other side that you did. Because not all of us are able to experience those emotions. Not all of us are willing to explore or open up to those emotions. So if you find that happening, congratulate yourself, girl. Acknowledge it, feel it, move through it, and be done. And it's okay. And it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen immediately. Sometimes we have to go through these things. So just know that and know that you're okay. You're not a freak. You're not abnormal. It is normal. Most of us just don't talk about it. And that's the bottom line of that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Sherry K, I am so glad you're here. I really am so glad you're here. And if I knew how to do mods on the YouTube, I would do that. But I'm not on the YouTube right now, so it'd be kind of challenging. Because I don't... Okay, if y'all give me a minute, I'm going to see if I can't pull up my channel so I can see what's going on in the YouTube world. You know what? It's already been a half hour. I'm not going to bore you with this stuff. But the things that I've said for this on this live, which I will leave up, if you think they're going to help someone, if they helped you, if you feel they're going to help someone else, then please tell them about my channel and share the video if you wish. I would like you to do all the YouTubey things and like and subscribe and all that. But if it's helped you and in any way, or you know somebody it might help, yeah, go ahead and share it. I have no problem with that. I would really like that to happen. But Cherry K, I need squishies too. So I'm going to let you all go with just... I want to give you all a big old hug. And if you saw me on the live like that, I was coming up and doing this. Come here. Come on. We're going to get a hug. Okay. How you feel? That good? Okay. There's big hugs for everybody. So, hugs to you all. Peace to you all. And hang in there. It's not an easy ride, this thing we call life. It's not an easy journey. At least not for most of us. But it is what it is. And if we can make the best of it by remembering to take a minute to breathe, we'll all make it through. Don't be so hard on yourself. Know that you matter. That there are lots of people that may not even know you that would really care, that do care about you in their own way. As you go into the grocery store and you see that same checker every time, and they recognize you and say, hey, you haven't been here for a while. Say something positive. Say something positive. Because they see you as some kind of person that they could identify with at one point. So I just want you to know that I care. I wish there was more I could do for you, but I hope you'll join me and let me join you along your path. You guys have a great afternoon. Love you all, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys maybe Tuesday. Bye now.